out, you know, and slowly but surely I started to see some physical changes. Quite
Those
miserable.
are my endorphins. Yes, I've got the
Yeah,
list of endorphins, what it's
yeah,
making, producing endorphins
yeah.
in my
I was
body.
very, I was fueled by cortisone because I was always stressed and always really anxious about what if it all went wrong. I loved it, and I signed up, and then I went in to see my boss when he was giving me my new job, and I resigned, and that was it.
And how are you looking for clients, and how do you succeed in looking for
So
clients?
I qualified in 2023, and the way that I find my clients is predominantly through invitation and referral. So what I tend to do, rather than do loads of advertising and that sort of thing, it's not really how it works with coaching because you have to have a good rapport with your clients and they have to, in my opinion, experience how you work. Now I have 45 clients around the world, all over the world, from London to Los Angeles to New York to Australia to the Middle East to
Really,
Hong
really?
Kong, Japan,
Oh, great! Really,
everywhere,
I'm
everywhere.
impressed. Really
Yeah.
impressed.
So
Wow.
it's very busy, and it's fantastic, you know. And everyone has different goals, but predominantly my kind of coaching is what we call performance coaching. It's a little bit like what you talked about, where it's about actually making things happen. Because I was such a procrastinator.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I
I
know.
was the biggest procrastinator on the planet. I would be very enthusiastic. I'd start, and then it would just slow down.
Yeah,
And then then I'd be very then I'd see something else that I wanted to focus on and I'd try and be really enthusiastic about that. And then I never really finished anything.
and
Yeah,
it's really hard to get them to reach those goals.
it is, but the way to do it, and it's the secret sauce of life, I've realized, is stepping stones. So I always coach people with 2 weeks in mind. So someone comes to me and says, well, you know, I want to lose some weight, or I want to get a new job, or I want to be happier, or I don't know what I want, but I want something else. And then we'll work through the process of understanding what's going on, where they are, and then put together a plan which is achievable, but it's going to keep them slightly stretched because what we don't want is for people to be in the comfort zone because the comfort zone is the most dangerous place to live.
Okay.
Because when I was comfortable, so I had a very good job, I have a lovely home, I've got a lovely family, you know, I was severely anxious, not healthy, hated my job, but I was comfortable on paper. The truth is, the comfort zone is one of three zones. So we have the comfort zone, which I was in my head color green. We have the stretch zone, which I color yellow in my mind, and then we have the panic zone. And the panic zone is where nobody wants to be. Nobody wants to be stressed. Nobody wants to be, you know, feeling out of control. And that's where anytime anything went wrong, I would go straight to panic and make emotional decisions, and you know, things would go really bad. But really, what I then learned was that when people are living in the comfort zone, secretly they're living in the panic zone.